So you've been given the problem of converting a regular expression to a finite state automaton or a finite state machine. And what I'm going to show you in this video is how to do it kind of the organic, holistic way. A little bit later I'm going to show you how to do it using an algorithm, which is a way that a computer might do it. But this is sort of the way that a human might do it. So let's say the regular expression you need to convert is A, B star A. And this means you need to accept an A followed by a 0 or more B's followed by an A. So a couple example strings that you might recognize by this would be A by itself, because we can have 0 B's. Then we can do A, B, A, B, B, A, B, 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 A, and so forth. So before we actually convert this to a series of states and edges, let's go over some of the general rules that you need to be able to convert this. So you need to know three things. First of all is that if you have a regular expression x or a regular expression y, you can convert that into edges and states by drawing two states and two arrows going between them and labeling one of them x and one of them y. And then if you have a regular expression x followed immediately by a regular expression y, you do that with generally three states, two arrows between them, and label the first one x and the second one y. And then finally, if you have a regular expression x star, you can represent that with a state and an edge going back to itself and labeling that edge x. So let's go back to our example here of A, B star A. We see here that we've got basically three pieces. We've got A, B star, and A. So we can convert that by drawing our first edge going from the first to second and labeling that A, second one labeling that A as well, and then the third one here in the middle is the B. The one on the left here is our starting state, so we'll draw an arrow going into it, and the last one is our accepting state, and we'll represent that with a double circle. So we can see that this works for our examples. Let's try the first one here, which is AA. We start here at the starting state. We follow one edge and get an A, and then follow another edge and get the final A, and we end up in our accepting state, which means this string is accepted by this finite state machine. Let's try the second one, where we have ABA. We start here at our starting state. We follow the first edge for an A, then we follow the loop for a B, and we follow the next edge for an A. We end up in our final accepting state, which means this string works as well. And then we'll do a BBA, so we start at the first one, follow the edge, follow the loop twice for the two B's, and then follow the A again and end up in the final state. So this one works. And it works as well for the last one with 4 B's in a row. Let's do another example. Let's say we have to do A or B followed by a C, and I got the parentheses here meaning that this goes as a group. So a couple example strings would be, let's see, actually there's only two here. It can only be A, C or B, C. Those are the only two strings that this regular expression accepts. So converting this, we're going to do the A or B, which we can represent using our first rule up here. Two states and two edges between them, one labeled A, one labeled B, and then a third accepting state with an edge going labeled C, and the one on the left here is our starting state. So we'll see that this works here. We'll try the AC first. So we started our starting state. We follow the edge for A, and then follow the next edge for C. We end up in our accepting state. So this one works. And then likewise for BC, we just follow the bottom edge down here, and then C. So we know that that one works as well. And let's do a third example, which is, let's say we have the regular expression A, B, C, star, and I've grouped the B and C together, meaning that those have to go as a unit. So we got 0 or more pairs of B, C. So let's do some sample strings there. So that would be A by itself would work, because we can do B, C, just 0 of them. We can do A, B, C, which is a one pair of BC. We can do A, B, C, B, C, and finally A, B, C, B, C, B, C. You get the picture there. That can just repeat infinitely. So let's convert that one. We have, let's see, well, so the first thing we need to do is we need to do the A. So here's our starting state. And we're going to do the A here. And then what to do about the BC? Well, remember the BC is done with a loop, but we need to incorporate into that loop the fact that we've got two edges to follow. We got that BC. So basically we need to do a loop combined with this a chain of regular expressions, and we'll do that like this. And we'll label one of them B and one of them C, and this one here will be our accepting state. So let's see which ones of these worked. We'll try A by itself. So we start at the starting state, we follow one edge, and look, we've ended up in our accepting state, so we know that A works. Let's try A, B, C. So we started our starting state, and then we follow one edge to B, and then follow another edge up through C, and we end up in an accepting state, so that one works. And then A, B, C, B, C, we'll start at our starting state. We'll do A, B, C, B, C, and that one works. And then the last one, of course, is just looping that BC one more time. We'll do A, B, C, B, C, B, and C, and so that one works.